Hello and welcome to Gardening and Stuff with Ross and Tanya.
Hello.
Whoop whoop.
Woo!
This is our first podcast.
Yeah, so don't judge us.
Don't judge us at all because, yeah, it's a bit awkward.
I'm not an awkward one. You're the awkward one.
Well, it's a bit awkward, isn't it? But what we're going to cover generally is a bit of gardening. Always start with, and then we'll probably just ramble on because
And then
that's what me and Tanya do,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah. If you ever been in a conversation with us, you'll realise that we don't shut up.
No, so perfect people for a podcast. But yeah, so we will do gardening. Because it's been a topic every time, just to start with anyway.
Absolutely.
But Tanya's surprising me today with a topic. So
Right.
Tanya's going to start this one off.
Right, okay. So I don't know, well, you probably know because you have an allotment and you are gardening king. But I was
Oh
at
yeah, actually, hang on.
Yes.
Let's just say our backgrounds first.
Okay.
So I am a landscape gardener as a job,
Yes, you
and
are.
I've always loved gardening.
But I met Ross through my job at Tony and Guy, where I was a hairdresser and he was my receptionist and then
Assistant manager,
assistant manager as well. Sorry, Jesus.
just so you
Got to
know.
get that in there.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how we became best friends from just beating each other up and talking rubbish.
Yeah.
And then we meet all the time because we can't keep away from each other.
And Tanya now loves house plants.
Yes. Well, when my housemate moved out, I thought I could splurge by putting green everywhere as I'm in a beige prison, which means everything is cream slash beige slash vanilla. And I can't stand it because I'm in a rented accommodation. So I've greened up everywhere and now I'm getting a slight better knowledge on the whole houseplant situ.
I like to think I inspired you in there.
Well, yeah, you do because you had the knowledge, and it came from lockdown also because there was a plant shop that opened up down our road, so we would go out once a week and go get a plant and go for a cup of tea.
And then a place we could go, wasn't it?
Yeah, or a garden centre. So yeah, he taught me all the best ones to get, and I just also bought what was pretty.
I have like 150 house plants.
Yeah, he's got a little house jungle. I aspire to have his little house jungle.
What was your Christmas tree this year?
My Christmas tree was my massive mother-in-law's tongue plant.
Yeah, it's good.
And, the amount of leaves coming out of it, I stuck all baubles on top of it. And voila, Christmas tree with some lights on it.
And they were cool baubles as well.
Yeah, naughty ones too. Some are naughty, some are distasteful, and then some of my creations.
Which is why this is a explicit podcast, because we can't be trusted.
Yeah, I swear every now and then, and I couldn't do. It was at the time where it was locked down, and I couldn't really see anyone, so I just thought, "Fuck it, I'm gonna buy Christmas stuff that's naughty and swears, and put it on my plant because I couldn't be asked to do a Christmas tree because all my Christmas cheer had gone." So I was like, "Right,
So that's pretty much you and me
yeah,
there.
yeah."
So what topic do you bring to the table today then, Tanya?
Today, no, not today, sorry, yesterday, because I'm now a mobile hairdresser, I no longer work at Tony and Guy, but I've been mobile for almost 4 years.
Very good hairdresser. Just put that plug out there.
Hey?
Put that plug out there that you're a very good hairdresser.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm an amazing hairdresser. I don't do colour, unfortunately, but I do cutting and hair ups, just saying. And I was at a client's house Thursday, sorry. I don't even know what day it is anymore. Sorry, guys. I she's a very eccentric person like myself, and I spotted this vegetable in the corner of her house, and I said, "Oh my goodness, what the heck is that?" I've never seen such a work of art in all my life, and Ross probably already knows what I'm thinking or what it is,
Don't know.
but I don't know if anyone's heard of it. But I was yesterday years old when I found out about a Romanesca.
What? What? Cauliflower
Yeah, but it's not quite a cauliflower.
with all the cool shapes all over it.
Exactly that.
What color was it? Purple.
Green.
Oh,
But oh my gosh, it looks like a proper work of art. I've never seen such a magnificent looking type of cauliflower in all my life.
they are beautiful.
Really, Jesus. It's like a tattoo on a vegetable, like geometric style pyramids everywhere. And even down to I had obviously my glasses on at the time too, so I could see everything. And down to just the tiniest little bubbles, all in a circular twist. I was like, how is this a vegetable?
They are really cool. I was thinking of growing them this year, actually.
How is it a vegetable though? How can it be so detailed?
I know they are.
Formation. I've still got it, and I don't want to eat it because looks too pretty. I want to put it in a plastic case and preserve it for the rest of its days.
Yeah, you don't want to do like cauliflower rice out of that.
No way!
That just ruin it.
If I could show you guys, honestly, I would. But if you were to Google Romanesca, holy molies! If you've never, like myself, heard of it or seen it, it's going to blow your brains.
They come in purple as well, which is really
Yeah,
even better.
I told someone else about this, and they said, "Oh, is it purple?" I said, "No." Is it
You
purple?
do purple ones. I'll obviously do purple ones. You know, like my weird coloured vegetables.
Yes. Well, I told someone today that you can get purple carrots, and they didn't know that.
Oh yeah, carrots are like originally
Well,
purple.
that's what I said because you told me this.
See, I know everything.
Yeah,
I
like
don't.
most vegetables start purple, don't they?
No, but carrots were originally purple, and I think, don't quote me on this, and that's gonna be on record, but I think it's the Victorians that bred them to be orange because it was more palatable on the plate.
Oh, but yeah,
But naturally, yeah, the purple. That was like the first genetically modified crop was like carrots. One
yes, I
off.
can hear you saying this actually because of your allotment and you educating me on the world of carrots.
Yeah, because I don't ever shut up. Either do I.
Oh, I just can't. I couldn't believe it, and it's in my fridge because I don't want it to die. But
What are you gonna do with it then?
I don't know. She just gave it to me because I was so fascinated, and she said it's fine. I can go get another one. I don't really need to use it. And I was like, yeah, but neither do I. I just want to stare at it because it's like multi loads of little mini collie pyramids.
Yeah, they are really cool. You
Oh,
think the Egyptians created them, really?
honestly, and it's like little mini spiral pyramids. It's literally like prismed works of art. It reminded me, I don't, it reminded me of like what's that? Oh, Minecraft, where it's all like loads of cubes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just like loads of cubes on top of cubes on top of cubes on top of cubes.
Yeah, they are. They are pretty cool.
Small
I
version.
want to know how you're gonna cook it. You're gonna like steam it.
I don't know. I haven't thought of that yet because I'm too busy being amazed by it.
Wow. What other weird vegetables do we know of?
Well, when I was in lockdown and I was in a pub quiz on Zoom, my first thing I learned was that asparagus takes 2 years to grow.
Yes, it does. Yeah. You know that as well, because I got asparagus down my allotment, haven't I?
Can you fucking believe it? 2 years?
Well, they don't take 2 years to grow. They do grow before that,
I
but they
know.
take 2 years before you can harvest.
Yeah, 2 years.
This is my second year this time, and I can have like half of the spears that come up. It's because you like cutting them all the time, and so when you cut them all the time, then it takes all the energy out of the plants. So you need to establish first before you start destroying them.
Could not believe it. 2 years? I want to eat that little bit now.
Do you know about the golden ratio?
The golden ratio?
Yeah, it's like that ratio they find everywhere in nature
No.
and everything.
Douglas.
It's like 1.6180 something. And they find it everywhere, but like that's one of the things that the Romanesco cauliflower is like on.
It is. Oh, I've just never
I know.
seen such happiness on a plant in a vegetable. Sorry.
If people like ever message us, they should message us, go like, "What's the golden ratio?" And then I can tell them. But
Well, I wouldn't know because I'm having to learn it now.
it's just a certain number they find in like everything. It's like a spiral thing that they find everywhere in nature.
But how do plants have numbers and ratios?
Well, like when they measure like I don't really know how it is really. I shouldn't have mentioned it. Basically, you start from like everything's like a spiral, basically.
Okay, like a little DNA.
Yeah, sort of, but not really.
If we've got this wrong, by the way, to anyone who does listen, apologies.
Yeah, we're just talking rubbish.
This is just well, I'm going off Ross, so if he's the one that's getting it wrong, apologies.
I do get things wrong, so don't expect me to get everything right.
You get things wrong.
Yeah, sometimes, not very often.
But yeah, that was my fascination this week. Blew my nuts. But she got it at Dorchester's market on the Wednesday.
Has she got it up from the market?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So I remember seeing some crazy vegetables there before with you, but I didn't know you
Yeah.
like had them.
Okay, so everyone needs to know now we're like from Dorchester and Dorset,
Yeah,
and every Wednesday they do a market at like top of town,
top of town
sort of.
with like
And we are a historic market town, like Romans used to be here
yeah,
and did it.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, everything is obviously you get your basic market stuff as well.
and they got really good plants there too normally.
Yeah, really good plants. I've only been once because I'm always working when it's on, but it was in lockdown and we caught the tail end of it. But I remember seeing some smashing vegetables there, which I don't think I've seen in the supermarket.
They had like they did have weird stuff, didn't they?
And lots of good oriental kind of style vegetables, definitely for stir fries and just other things that you just wouldn't typically get at a leading supermarket.
And no one that listens to this is going to go to Dorchester Market.
But no, it's good to know though, because I didn't know that existed. And she got it in our hometown, so she didn't
It's
have to.
because we are fully employed people that don't get to go to town on a Wednesday.
No, well, yeah, and also parking is horrendous because everyone they do it in a car park. So when that car park's gone, where the heck are we going to go?
Well, they got that multi-story building by the hospital, haven't they?
Yeah, but it's not finished.
No, not yet.
No,
It won't
it's
be long though. It's just concrete, isn't it?
just coming.
We need that.
We do need a multi-story in a little old Dorch. They're
Yeah.
expanding it and making it better, yet the parking hasn't expanded.
Somewhere I can park my electric scooter.
Oh, beep, beep.
So I'm going to do some kohlrabi at the allotment this year as well.
What the hell's that?
See, now it looks like a UFO. That's like a weird plant too.
Kohlrabi.
Yeah, so you need to Google kohlrabi, which is I can't remember. KHOLRABI, I
Is
think.
it? Here's a Romanesca.
It's pretty cool. You get them in purple too.
Okay, cool.
You can put it in a coleslaw and stuff.
Yum.
And you can eat like an apple.
Oh, is it?
Well, I eat everything like an apple, don't I? Even an onion.
Ugh.
Love an onion.
My
Just raw.
into a kiwi with the skin on.
Yeah, I've done that too.
Oh, but it's fluffy. You scoop
Yeah, but
like
it's good fibre. Keeps you regular.
No, 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 no.
Is
Don't
there
even.
anything you want me to part of the allotment this year?
What? Well, my staple in all dishes really is mushrooms and onions.
Well, mushrooms don't come up yet on my log.
Yeah. Oh, and obviously potatoes.
I'm not doing those this year because they all died last year.
Um,
I planted about 50 potatoes and I got 3.
Oh, oh, that's not fun.
The annoying thing is I gave some of those potatoes for planting to Adam's mum,
Yes.
and she had loads of potatoes apparently.
Oh,
No, nothing.
rubbish.
Fuck all.
Well, okay, I'll take whatever I can get, but I am doing food deliveries from Gusto, however you say it. So sometimes I don't need as much, but I can always add to things like extra garlic, extra onions, extra.
I've got loads of garlic.
So have I.
It's coming now. No, but like growing.
Yeah. But yeah, any additives I can always add in. I love,
You want additives.
well, not additives. No, but like extra, like you can always bulk up with onions and you can always bulk up with garlic.
You like, can you grow MSG at your allotment, please? I want some MSG.
Can I add some pot to my food, please? No, thanks. I need to work
No.
with a clear head.
So how long do you think is a decent time for a podcast anyway?
Dunno. Don't know.
Pretty sure it's gonna be quite random.
Yeah, who cares?
How often should we do the podcast?
Whenever we get a random thing that comes to our brain.
What should we do, like weekly?
If people do listen, we can leave it up
Do,
to you and know what you think is a good time.
well, they won't if this is the only one we ever do.
No. If anyone ever listens and they think, oh, okay, they need some education on podcasts, you can guide us in the way of if it's a good time, if we need to be longer, if we need to be shorter. We go on public feedback, guys. That's how
I
we
don't know that we've done anything educational today.
we need reviews in life. We don't get anywhere unless we get feedback. Constructive
Yeah.
criticism.
Well, let's try again in a week, see what happens.
Yeah. But as soon as I instantly saw this vegetable, I knew I had to tell you and the world.
So shall I grow them this year then?
Oh God,
And
yeah.
then you can have them because they just look beautiful, wouldn't they?
They will just anyone who hasn't seen them see it, but you will see it and be in awe, just be like, wow.
I've just started putting up netting around my allotment as well because I feed the birds, and the birds eat the food, and then they eat my vegetables.
Is it seagulls?
Don't know what it is. I've not seen them actually do it, but I just know I planted like 12 plants of spinach, and I've never had any spinach.
Oh man.
I just got these sticks in the ground. Every time there's a leaf, they eat it.
Well, it's tasty and it's different from their normal stuff, so they're gonna nab it.
Well, why do they just want to eat kale and oh, it wasn't spinach, it was kale.
I think it's
Why
that.
do they just eat kale over winter? Like, it's boring.
I don't know.
But yeah, I don't know why they do it. They put seed out for them and then they eat that. And it's like, oh,
Well,
thanks
anyway,
for the seed. Now we're going to eat everything on your allotment.
goodness.
It's just rude, really. It's
They
though, isn't it?
they probably see it. It probably gives off an aroma which is nicer to them than the seeds.
But they eat the seeds first. And then they're like, oh, thanks for that. Oh, now I'm going to destroy your allotment.
That was my starter, and now I'm going to have my main course.
Of kale. Who
Kale.
has a main course of kale? Even birds can do better than that.
Well, my cat eats his own stick, so who knows?
I was just going to make some soup for like some sustenance through the winter.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Coolios.
hopefully,
I'm going to put a video up on my Instagram of my Romanesco find.
you do it. You should say what your Instagram is.
You've been Tanyard with no spaces. YOUVETA no wait YOUVEBENTANYERED Bosh.
And I would tell you mine, but I'm never on it, so no point.
Yeah, when he actually should put his work up, he doesn't. So he's a really crap advertiser, which he
I'm
should.
just not quite a millennial.
So he's a few years older than me, and he's acting like a grandpa.
No, only a couple years. To look at us, though, you'd think I was totally younger than Tanya.
Oh, fuck off.
It's just how it is.
Yes, fair. But you have more wrinkles than me, so there.
Yeah, only on my scrotum.
Huh?
Only on my scrotum.
You sicko.
Uh,
And on your feces.
See, that's why it's explicit. That's probably enough for a podcast for the first one. See how this goes down, shall we?
Yeah, you can chop this end bit off as well, or a middle bit.
Nah, I think I'll keep her.
Oh, okay, lovely. Thank you for listening to anyone who's listened.
Yeah, thank you. We'll probably try and get better.
We'll probably try and get
Probably.
better. We're amateurs, darling. We're amateurs. We can hope.
But yeah, so everyone keep gardening.
And go check out a Romanesca. Woo!
Yeah. And we'll speak soon.
Olive what? Au revoir, mon ami.
Au revoir. Goodbye.